I'm going to show you a photograph, and I want you to tell me where you think this is located. So here we go. Now, where do you think this picture was taken? In Hawaii, in Samoa, in Tonga, in Tahiti, in Kiribati? Well, let me give you a little clue that might help. That white area you see on the back of the statue is frost. So where could you find a statue that looks like this that also has frost on the back side of it? Well, this photograph was taken in a ghost town in Utah called Iosepa. Iosepa is a ghost town located in the Skull Valley about 75 miles to the west of Salt Lake City. And the reason why there's a statue of a Hawaiian figure there is because Iosepa was a community consisting almost entirely of Hawaiian Latter-day Saints. These saints moved here to Utah and because of persecution had to build their own community. Sometimes they were even persecuted by members of their own church. So the first presidency assisted them in setting up a community in the Skull Valley where they could raise crops, but where they could also be close to the headquarters of the church. It's an interesting experience to wander through the cemetery that remains at Iosepa because you'll see Hawaiian names born in Hawaiian locations that then died in Utah. And why did these people sacrifice and give up a tropical paradise to live in a frozen desert? It was because of the doctrine of the gathering. They wanted to be near where the headquarters of the church was so that they could be near a temple, so that they could participate in and receive the blessings of the temple. In the early 20th century, President Joseph F. Smith, the Joseph that Iosepa, which is Hawaiian for Joseph, was named after, announced that he was going to build a temple in Laie, Hawaii. Within a short number of years, Iosepa was completely abandoned because we can all agree that Hawaii is an objectively nicer place to live than a frozen valley in Utah. So most of the saints emigrated back there and now participate, and their descendants continue to participate in the ordinance of the temple in Laie, Hawaii, and not Iosepa, Utah.